stand for the pledge, and we're sorry we're a little late. We had our meetings prior to because we have to go to a luncheon today. So let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right, this is the Mahoning County Hearing Room, regular meeting number 11, Thursday, March 17th. Happy St. Patty's Day to everyone. Slightly after 10, we had a couple meetings. We did our staffs before because, of course, on March 17th, we have to go to the luncheon at St. Pat's and celebrate a little bit, and then we'll be back. Anyway, anybody have any public comments? Oh my God, quiet. 1, 2, 3.
Silent.
All right. Approval of the previous minutes of board meeting number 10, Thursday, March 10th, 2022, and approval of bills for payment. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Advertisement for bids 1 through 3, engineers 1 and 2. Do I? Rick?
Good morning. Number 1 is it's for Middletown Road culvert replacement. And number 2 is bidding for 15.47 miles of road to be repaved. This is a federal contract, 80% federal monies.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
That's really doing it with those grants for
Trying.
Very good. Number 3, Sheriff's Department.
Morning,
Joe.
everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Smoking Joe,
Same to you.
look at you with your green.
My green
It's
shirt
almost
on.
green, you know, it's a little
almost
bit
green.
blue-green, you know, but it's close.
Of course. We have a contract coming up due. The health contract's expiring, so we're having a bid for the new healthcare.
Okay, thank you. Advertisements for bids 1 through 3. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve advertisement for bids. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Journal entry number 1, motion.
Motion to approve journal entries number 1. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Number 2, travels. A, lead.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is a blanket travel for my staff to attend CHIP grant seminars and trainings and lead-based or lead housing control seminars and trainings in Ohio and PA for the year 2022. And the estimated amount of $10,000 non-general.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, travels. A, motion.
Motion to approve travels. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. Number 3, agreements, A, B, and C. Linda, Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Good morning, everyone. Letter A is an agreement with ADRAC. They have a contract with the state of Ohio to put literature in the travel information centers along the interstate. So we would like to get our travel guide displayed there, as well as their Northeastern Ohio interstate and hotel route. Letter B is an agreement with the Wine Buzz magazine for an ad in their summer issue. And letter C is an agreement with Diane Rock, Northern Ohio Tourism. She maintains a growing social media and digital presence along several different websites. So this is an agreement for advertising services for the year 2022, estimated at $3,825 non-general.
Okay, thank you. Oh my God, D through I. Rick?
Yep.
I was gonna call you Bill. Oh my God.
D is an agreement with Mastermind LLC for CEAO safety studies for the year 2022. It's in the amount of $48,800. It's a 90% reimbursement from ODOT.
Wow.
E is an agreement with TSI Western Star for repairs to vehicle number 62. The estimated amount of $1,144. F is agreement with commercial truck and trailer for repairs to vehicle number 83 and the estimated amount of $1,072.08. G is an agreement with Hill International for repairs to vehicle number 83. This is a different from the same truck.
Wow,
And the
maybe we should
amount
just
is
get a new
17.
truck.
5679. H is an agreement with FIDA Freightliner for repairs to vehicle number 57 in the amount of 1972.74. And I is an agreement with DNNJ3 LLC for the purchase of property needed for Western Reserve Market to South Avenue project in the amount of $18,750. These are all non-general funds.
Okay, thanks, Rick. And J, Jobs and Family Services, Audrey.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Nancy and Audrey. Job and Family Service Agreement with ABM Parking for Department of Jobs and Family Service CSCA Division. Parking passes in the amount of $1,038 from the non-general fund.
Okay, thanks, Audrey.
Thank you.
Number 3, agreements A through J. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve agreements. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 4, change orders A, engineers. Rick,
This is change order number 3 with Lindy Paving for South Avenue widening project. It's a decrease in the amount of $148,499.90, also non-general.
okay, thanks, Rick. Number 4, change orders A. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve change orders. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 1, resolutions additions. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve resolution addition. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 2, record of bids, A, lead. Phil?
This is a record of a bid for a chip program project in combination with the lead and a few other funding sources. It'll be one of the biggest jobs we've done monetarily at 172 Marion Avenue, Struthers, Ohio.
Okay, thank you. And B, sanitary, Tara?
Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone.
Look at your
Oh,
green.
look at that, and the earrings,
Wow, Man,
too.
are you green? Look
I
at
have it
those.
all. I have a hat. I have more to come. So you can see
Oh,
my
I see the
hat.
hat on your desk. Put your hat on.
So this was my grandfather's hat. That's been
Come
passed.
on.
all
Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Now, is there any Irish in you?
Yes, there is. My mom's maiden name was Kathy Kelly, Kathleen Kelly.
Oh, my
Oh.
goodness.
So yes, definitely Irish. Done the testing and it's been proven.
All right.
So letter B is a record of bid for the 5 Points Pump Station Improvement number 490 at Boardman, Poland, and Springfield Townships. As many of you know, this has exceeded the 10%, so we are looking to put that out for rebid.
Okay, thank you. And have a good day and be safe.
Thank you all.
Number 2, record of bids A and B. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve record of bids. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. G. Number 3, resolutions, engineers, A, B, and B. Right.
A is a resolution of necessity to purchase 1 Cabelco excavator from Southeastern Equipment through the state purchase program. It's an estimated amount of $114,570. B is a resolution of necessity to purchase 2 Western Star front axle chassis trucks with accessories from Truck Specialists, also through state purchasing, and that's the estimated amount of $208,900.
Okay, thanks, Rick. C and D and E. Tara, sanitary.
So C is for a resolution to revise resolution 2108028 to approve the updated real property tax list and duplicate for collection in accordance with ORC 6117.02 and 6103.02. Letter D is a resolution to enter an agreement for Rudzik Excavating for the emergency repairs to the sanitary sewer structure on South Avenue per ORC 307.86A2 and the estimated amount of $153,000. Letter E is a resolution approving the moral obligation payment of $31,471.49 to Airgas Inc. This was also for emergency services and deliveries of bulk liquid oxygen for the Meander wastewater treatment plant.
Okay, thank you. Sheriff?
Yes,
F and G?
letter F is a resolution for moral obligation payment of $1,400 to Mary, excuse me if I butchered his name, Skolandowski, for services rendered January 18th to the 21st and 22 for APATA training. And G is his same resolution of moral obligation, excuse me, to the other instructor, Brian Stamp, for these services. These services had to be done, by code, and we didn't have a chance to do the resolution.
Okay,
Agreement.
thank you.
Tell Sheriff Green he has to come and beg for forgiveness on moral obligations. Make sure you let him know. Is Green wearing green today?
I think he is.
He's
Green always. likes
You think there's any Irish there in the Green family?
There might be a little bit.
Wasn't there a longshoreman's, the guy, wasn't his name Green from up in Cleveland that was a big union guy that?
Yes.
Danny Green.
All right.
Danny Green,
We're-
that's it.
We won't get into that.
No relation though.
Get out, I bet they were twin brothers. They were.
We'll like move away from
I'm
that
sure I
one.
tell him you said that.
Hey, now that you and Tara are both on the same schedule here for this, I have a little joke for you, Tara and
Do we
Joe.
want to approve?
Is that, did you hear about the drunk that
Oh, my God, let's
that
approve
was
these
bouncing
first.
off all the walls and Officer Joe had to arrest him? Did you hear what his name was, Tara?
I haven't.
It was Rick O'Shea.
Oh, Ricochet. Okay, I got
Was bouncing off all the walls.
All right, we're going to continue with the meeting and he can do his
Hey, that was
commenting.
a little kid's
Carol.
joke that it was the only
Relax.
clean one I know.
Behave. Number 3, resolutions A through G. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve resolutions.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. And Karen, do you want to introduce our new guy?
Good morning, Commissioners. Nancy, Audrey. I'd like to formally introduce to everyone the new Director of Facilities for Mahoning County, Alan Landfree. Alan started on Monday and he is slowly going from department and building to get a feel for everything and meeting a lot of people.
Morning,
Commissioners.
Morning, Alan. Good to see you again.
Did you have anything you want to?
No, I just thank you for the opportunity to serve Mahoning County, and I hope I make everybody proud and live up to all your expectations and keep the beautiful buildings the way they are. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a lot, you have Jimmy, you have Karen, you have Audrey, you have Nancy, you got a whole group of resource people. You have Rick Colati from the engineers, I'm sure you met. And everybody's willing to help our staff with your department. I mean, we're gonna be okay.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Be very cautious when you go over to the sheriff's department.
Over there.
Green, Allen, and Capabianca. You got to keep an eye on all three of them. And over here, Jimmy Fortunato, you gotta take good care of Jim because he's our favorite person in the building.
Knows every nook and cranny.
We'll get them right. Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
you're welcome. I love the response.
Thank
You could tell
The
you were
military
you
man.
were in the military, I could tell. But that is true. Jimmy has a lot of information on all the buildings and the process, so you have good resources. That concludes the business portion of the meeting. I'm just gonna say a few things and then I'll turn it over to Dave and Anthony. I want to tell everyone, have a beautiful day. If you're going out, please be safe. I know it's a big party day and there's a lot of parties going on, but if you plan to have a party, bring somebody that does not drink to drive for you. That's all. Have a driver. There isn't anything wrong with that. There isn't anything wrong with celebration. But bring somebody that will drive your car or drive your group around. Just be safe. This is always a fun day. I always used to enjoy all of the activities for many, many years. So just take care, be safe, and have a good week. We'll see you next week. You know, pray for the Ukraine. I mean, this Russia is just not human. This Putin is not a human person. I just don't know what kind of family he would have come from that would have reared him to be so vicious and horrible to humans, babies, children, mothers. I mean, this is just, I could go on for hours. When you watch this at night and you're, you know, getting ready to go to bed or setting up for the next day, and you look at this, when they show these pictures on the news, you want to go through the TV and kill them yourself.
See the video he showed them yesterday?
No.
The video he showed Congress yesterday, you can see.
Yeah, I saw
Oh, yeah.
That was
Tears your heart out.
I mean, it's with the hospital. I mean, that was a maternity children's hospital. I mean, you have a pregnant mother on a gurney, for God's sakes. How human are you? But you know what? He doesn't care even about his own people, because a lot of them are rebelling and they're putting them in jail.
Yeah. How about the army guys had the convoy last week? They were punching holes in the gas tanks to let the gas out, so they didn't have to go into Ukraine.
Well, and you know.
The young guys.
Yeah.
And
they
you
don't wanna
know
fight.
what's sad is, it's sad when a president has such evil. But when they have the soldiers going over to the Ukraine and just going over the line, they take them in, they feed them.
Yeah.
They take care of them, for God's sakes. Oh, I have my own idea what should happen to that man, but I'm gonna refrain from that thought. Anyway, I'll turn it over to Anthony or Dave right now. I don't want to say anymore. I'll get crazy.
Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna refrain because it just
Sickening.
incensed me that, you know, that we watch, you know, it's like the 40s all over again. It's not even today's day and age. I mean, you know, things like this don't happen in this century, you know, and it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's, you know, and it doesn't matter where you turn, you know, things are more vulnerable, you know, and believe me, I got a soapbox to stand on that I would like to, you know, just start ripping in, but it'd take me about 2 hours to get through all the issues I have issues with, you know, so I'm upset about the elimination of the concealed carry permit, you know, and that has just set me off. And to know that our local Mahoning County representative initiated the bill or was one of the initiators of that bill, just turns me, you know, it did not make our police officers in Mahoning County or anywhere else safer than they were the day before. You know, and I've had people argue with me saying, oh, well, the bad guys carry the guns anyway. They don't get permits. They don't go get concealed carry permits. That's true. But when you pull a bad guy over and he has a gun and he doesn't have a concealed carry permit, well, I can arrest him. I can confiscate his gun. I could do things to him that I couldn't do or that I can't do now.
That's true.
You know, and there's a lot of reasons why, you know, not only to mention funding, you know, $1 million that's brought into Mahoning County gross in 3 years, you know, concealed carry permits,
Maybe the
you know,
state
and not to have any training. I mean, I don't own a gun. Number one, because I don't trust myself. You know, I don't trust myself, you know, to have a gun sitting there loaded. Now I have a shotgun, you know, that I used to have next to the bed. That, you know, if you say you want protection, I mean, police officers train every day. And you hear of people shooting, you know, 50, 60 rounds and they don't hit anybody. And they're trained and they're marksmen, you know. So if I want to protect myself, get a shotgun that has, you know, that'll take a whole wall down. I want to be able to point at an intruder and be able to hit something, right? So, you know, you get a shotgun to take everything out. You know, I mean, I don't want to conceal carry, but I'm not opposed to them. But, you know, I'm opposed to people not to be able to get a driver's license without training, to be able to carry a gun. Can you believe that Carol Rigetti can go put a gun in her purse now without having to go to any training? You know, I mean, you know, for all the times that she wants to shoot Anthony and I, and now she doesn't even have to be trained. You know, so, but, you know, it's really, to me, a sad state of affairs that, you know, these are the things that are important to the state legislators, you know, and the things that they work on, you know, they negatively impact our county revenue source, safety of our police officers. I mean, you know, do things that help create jobs, help promote the economy, help provide opportunities, work on things that are positive for the
sense.
community. You know, I'm so tired of all the bills that get passed. You know, and I requested a list of all the bills passed in Mahoning County by all the legislators. You know, and I want to look at them all and see what they've written, what they've sponsored, what they've co-sponsored. And I can't wait till I get them to see how people are serving the residents of Mahoning County, because I see too much of serving national politics, not local people. You know, we represent 235,000 people in Mahoning County. And if you sit down and look at their needs, their median income, their ability to work and the job creations that are necessary, a lot of the people that serve us aren't serving the community. You know, so that's what I want to identify, you know, who's really taking care of the people. And we put out newsletters and show you the finances. We're transparent. We show you where the money goes, who gets served, who gets helped. And I want transparency at every level. So I'm going to request it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to publicize it all myself. And with that said, happy St. Patrick's Day, whether you're Irish or not. And I happen to be Irish now, 29%. 29% Irish. My mother's name was Kennedy. My dad's mother's name was Erskine. She was English. So when you get over into that, you know, England and Ireland, I've got 60%
Are you German?
of me are English and
Oh, yeah.
Irish, and 35% of me is German. Well, actually, 36 German, 35 English, 29 Irish. So,
We have not claimed them anymore.
No.
so
Italian.
those people
can't say
that's
it.
name end in a vowel, they have disowned me.
Jesus. No, I
Happy
agree.
St. Patrick's Day.
No, I agree. I agree with that. And I can't believe that they actually passed that bill. I mean, I'm okay with having a following the Second Amendment, having a concealed carry permit. But when you don't have anything, I mean, who's to say, you know what I worry about? School shootings. I worry about kids bringing guns into school or leaving them in their cars. I mean, we're opening up a whole can of worms here that's not going to be a good. I look out for Mahoning County and I'm not seeing that to be a good thing for Mahoning County. I really am not. I'm scared about it. I mean, we have enough issues. We sure in hell don't need to add another one. I mean, it's scary. I feel bad for the cops. I mean, oh my God. I mean, you're allowed to do anything. I mean, it's just scary. Hopefully they'll come up with some guidelines to this. I'm hoping that they will do that. I don't know that they will, but I'm hoping they will. So I'm sorry, Anthony.
No, hey, it's not a good conversation. You know, Carol mentioned about school shootings. Let's not forget what happened at Mooney a few weeks ago. These kids brought 3 or 4 different guns to school,
Yes.
loaded. I mean, in a school, I mean, when we were kids, if you had a pocket knife, that was like a big deal, you know, you'd walk by our locker and say, hey, look at this knife I got. But, you know, now they're carrying guns and I'm surprised, you know, Dave did a great illustration, is that Governor DeWine was going to sign that piece of legislation because before he was pausing and he said, we need more study because, you know, we need more inputs from the police who are going to have to be dealing with these people as you pull them over that have a weapon. And I don't know if you have to identify yourself anymore. I have a concealed carry. And I always know if I get pulled over, hands go on the steering wheel, sir, I have a gun in the car. You know, if that goes away, that becomes a scary scenario. But thirdly, you know, getting back to Ukraine, I mean, we all feel their pain, their suffering. I mean, this Putin is definitely what Biden said yesterday. He's a war criminal. He's a dictator and he's a tyrant. And he's killing innocent people daily. The atrocities that Russia has done to a free country. And that's what it is. He's about control and expanding the Soviet Union, just like back in World War II and in 1913, trying to take as much territory. And don't be fooled by him. He may go into Poland because once he starts this, and if we don't start sending more ammunition and planes and whatever, I know they're talking about World War III. If not, then let him take over all of Europe. We're just going to sit on our hands and more people are going to die. I don't believe we should be doing that. I think up to this point, Biden has paused as much as he can, but I think he's going to be forced, this country's going to be forced to do something with Russia. Because Carol said, children, women, hospitals, maternity wards are being bombed. Those are war crimes. How could he sleep at night? And how could you look at yourself in a mirror knowing that you're killing people daily? I don't understand it, but happy St. Patrick's Day. Carol, David, everybody, enjoy, be safe. And that's it.
Okay, I thank you. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes, Thursday, March 24th is our next meeting at 10 a.m. right here in the conference.
Tara, you get the